Okay, this is the first Java tutorial of a collection of basic Java tutorials that I'm going to create. And in this tutorial, it focuses on installing JDK, or Java Development Kit, on your computer, specifically for Windows XP. Now, the JDK is necessary because it allows you to run and compile Java programs. Without it, you won't be able to do these things, so you won't really be able to learn the Java language if you can't see what your programs do, or if you've made any errors in them. Now, the first thing we need to do is get the installation files. Now, to get these, we need to go to the official Java website, java.sun.com, and we just go to Downloads and Java SE, which stands for Standard Edition. Now, we can either click on Get JDK Download. This will get us the latest download. Or if you scroll a bit further down, there's a little description about the actual file. We can also click on download there. Now, just accept that and go back to the Windows area. If you're running another OS, obviously don't download the Windows files, but this is what you need if you're running Windows. The offline and online installations overall are the same things, but the offline downloads everything at once, whereas the online installation downloads like a download manager that allows you to download it in parts. But we'll just use the offline installation. So something like this should come up. Just save it to disk so you can use it later, and it starts downloading. Now I've already downloaded it, so we can just cancel that and go back here, and here's the file. So after you downloaded it, just double click on it to run it, and here we go. Now this is the same as installing any other software. You just got to be wary at a few points that you're doing correct stuff. Now, just accept the license agreement. And here's the first thing. You need to remember where you install the JDK to. You can either just remember this path, or you can change it to a more rememberable path, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bung it in the C drive and call it JDK. Okay, now that's going to install there. So I just need to remember that instead of that big long thing. Or of course you can write it down if you want. Just next. Now, the rest of this installation, you just click next the whole way, accept any agreements that you have to do. So I'll come back when this is done. Okay, we're done installing the JDK. We just have to click on finish and we're done. Now I'd recommend you keep this file just in case your installation is corrupt or anything else happens to it and you have to reinstall for any reason. It just saves you downloading it again, really. So just keep that. Now, the most common misconception is that once you've installed this, everything's going to work. But unfortunately that's not the case. Those of you who've programmed before, you'll know that compiling you need to do in command prompt. Just open up that. Now the command to compile in Java is Java C. Now you would think that this would work after we've downloaded and installed the JDK, but as you can see, it doesn't. This is because it doesn't know where to look for the javac file. So we need to tell it. Now on Windows XP, which is the only operating system I'm going to show you how to do this on, you go to Start, My Computer, right click on My Computer and go to Properties. You then go to the Advanced tab and then go down to Environment Variables. Now here I would just say that you shouldn't edit any of your system variables unless you're following a guide or something, because you can muck things up. So up in the user variables, we're going to tell it where to look for this file javac when we're logged on as me. So you need to look for the variable path. Now if this isn't there, don't worry, like it's not here at the moment, we can just create a new variable and call it path. Now if you already have a variable called path, then just highlight it and edit it and you'll get something like this. Now if you remember, we installed the JDK into the directory C JDK, and now we need to direct it to the bin of that directory, which is where all the important files are stored. Okay, now we just need to put a semicolon at the end of that statement. Now on some machines you need to also enter this command, which is just a period, a full stop, which basically tells you that whichever directory you're in, look here, effectively. Don't need to know the nitty-gritty details about that, but just remember to put a semicolon there. And if you're editing this path file and you've already got a path there, let's just say it's C program files, I don't know, system. If you've got that already there and you're adding these in, remember to put a semicolon in between each path. Otherwise it doesn't know where one path starts and one path ends, and it takes it all as one big path, and that's bad. So just take that out. Okay, so that's done. We've got the path to the bin of the JDK, and we've got the full stop, which tells the command prompt that it doesn't matter which directory you're in, you gotta look here. Okay, just click OK, just closing down that and that. Okay, the changes we just made don't work on command prompt windows that were already open before we made the changes. They only affect new command prompt windows that are opened after the changes have been made. So if we just exit this and open up a new one, there we go. If we type in the command javac, we should see, there we go, all of its parameters we can give it. This, if you see this, doesn't mean much to you at the moment, but that shows you it's working. So there we have it. The JDK has been installed successfully on your system. If you have any problems doing this, just add a comment on YouTube and we'll see if we can help. But if you follow this carefully, it should be okay. So I hope you enjoyed it, or at least learned from it, and next time we'll show you how to use the JDK by compiling and running your own program. Okay.